going on, boxing fans? It's Pool Kind of Boxing coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. David Benavidez says he's coming down to 160, or he's willing to come down to 160 to fight Jermall Charlo for for the glory. He's coming down. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't want to campaign at 160. He wants that Canelo fight. But let's just keep it real. David Benavidez has trouble, making weight at 168. So why would he drain himself to come down to 160? Jermall Charlo got to come up to 168 anyway. And, maybe they can meet at a catch weight. Because, David Benavidez, if he go down, the advantage is going to be with Jermall Charlo. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this fight. I think this fight is one of the biggest fights in boxing. Right now, David Benavidez got to get past, I think his name is Kata Ugui or something like that. There's some fight I've seen him fight before. He, the guy, he used to be champion up at 168. And he's got to get past that guy. But, and I'm pretty sure he'll beat him. This guy, he's just, he's a one-trick pony. He got power, but he's slow. And the pressure David Benavidez going to put on Kata Ugui, he's going to break him down pretty fast and get him up out of that. Plus, he's been fading from his last two fights. He don't look that well. Come on, Kata Ugui. He just looked like a fading fighter or journeyman. And well, I guess I can't call him a journeyman since he was a champion at one point in time. But if David's going to come down, he's going to put himself at a disadvantage. But he's still young, So, I salute David Benavidez. He's basically one of my favorite fighters. What I'm saying? Because he's got that fight spirit. He don't give a damn. He don't care about all the pussy punk ass shit. He just want to whip ass. And I love that kind of fighter. That's my favorite kind of fighter. He hear you. If he hear you with his name coming out of your mouth, he's coming after you. And he is the kind of fighter that I love. You know what I'm saying? Even over Jermall Charlo, because if you start displaying all that, I want to go around you bullshit, then I'm looking at you sideways, man. That's just point blank what it is. I'm looking at you sideways. Fighters, supposed to be like Jermall, they want to accept the challenge. If you think you can beat me, then knock me off the hill. That is inspirational. Men admire courage. That's what we like. We like courage. And maybe it's the courage of youth with David Benavidez, but it don't matter. Whatever. He wants that fight. Ever since Jermall said that he could knock out David Benavidez, it's been on and popping. So now Jermall's got to back it up. He's got to back it up. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't get in there, then he's not going to be looked upon as a lion anymore. He's going to be looking like that lion from the Wizard of Oz. He's going to be looked at as the cowardly lion. It's going to be one Mustafa, which is Jermall, and there's going to be the cowardly lion. That cowardly lion. Put him up, put him up, put him up. I'm murderize you. I'm murderize you. And then as soon as you jump his way, ooh. So he got to be careful. You know, I mean, I still think Jermall is one of the most dangerous fighters at 160, but he's gotten comfortable, you know, with the money that he's making. You know, one thing about these fighters is once they start touching good money and making a good living, they get away from the craft. And Jermall got to remember the grind and what it took to get him the way he is, and he's got to keep the drive to keep him going, or people gonna say he's a bust. And he's getting a little bit too comfortable eating around Houston and living in his mansion. You see what I'm saying? Because money could make you or break you. You know, Marvin Hagler said, you know, it's hard to get up for a 10-mile run when you're sleeping in silk sheets. And that's what's happening to Jermall. But, you know, David don't care about all of that. He don't care what you're talking about. He want to come in there. He want to beat you because you said what you said. So Jermall got to get it together, man.
Is a Paul Caesar,
you know what I'm saying? Because you know, the young lions are here.
Purchase your rap beats today.
You know, they ready. They want what you got. So what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You gonna keep on fighting them setups, as Mr. T said in Rocky 3. You gonna keep fighting them setups. You don't fight no real fight. You fight them setups. So, you know, he's got to live up to his part of the Lions' only mantra. You know what I mean? Or he's gonna ruin the whole brand if he don't take this fight, in my opinion. You know, because it's full kind of boxing. You know what I'm saying? We all about the real fighters. You know what I'm saying? We all about the passion of boxing over here. Nobody don't want to see you fight Brian Adams. Nobody want to see you fight Jose Montiel, somebody like that. No, you need to be fighting Demetrius Andrade. You need to be fighting Triple G, another fighter that you know that ain't, you know, he's older now and he needs to get out of the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Triple G got to go somewhere, man. You know, he's that's what I mean by holding up the division. You know, I know he got a cult following. You know, that he got his own propaganda. You know, that surrounds him. You know, all these fighters that are not fighting and avoiding people got their own cloud of propaganda around them. You know, that you got to penetrate, and the real boxing fans got to say, hey, man, nah, man, that's all fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to fight nobody. You ain't the best. You never was the best. You know? Could anybody imagine Triple G fighting Andre Ward? You know, they got propaganda for that. But that didn't happen. Can you imagine Triple G fighting a Roy Jones Jr. or a P-Hop? With anybody like that? Right? You know, in the fantasy land, they'd be like, Triple G jab, it's like a right hand. It's like a right hand, Mike Tyson right hand. That's bullshit. Because when he fought Canelo, he looked like a regular average fighter, just like Mayweather said. No, nothing special. Straight up and down, regular fighter. So Jermall is going to fall into that category too, if he don't make the fights. Because to be the best, you got to fight the best. And if you don't fight the best, then you're just a regular dude. You're just a regular fighter, man. And that's the problem. You know, your little brother is fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? You the big brother. So you're supposed to lead the way. You the big lion. So you got to get Ronnie Shields, say, hey, man, I got to tighten up. You know, go in there on Monday, say, man, we're going to hit the bags. We're going to do 28 rounds sparring. You know, you got to get your passion back for the game. See what I'm saying? Get your head back in the game and fight more often. Because all this living good is killing you. You know, I see you on the Lions only, your Rolls Royces, and you know, chilling. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But remember, you know, you're a fighter. David Benavidez wants the smoke, man. If you don't want that smoke, that's okay. But it's your career. You know what I'm saying? People think all black people just support whatever. But that's just propaganda. No, we real fight fans out here. You know what I'm saying? And we call a spade a spade. And the rest of y'all need to call a spade too. So, don't just listen to these haters in the background. Oh, look, they ain't saying nothing about Jermall. That's just their narrative, man. Listen from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's the same energy all the way around. They just want it to seem like it's different to keep us divided. So, Jermall, a real fighter's coming your way, and David Benavidez, he's talking about coming down to 160. You know what I'm saying? He really wants that smoke. And if you don't meet that challenge, bro, you know what I'm saying? You my brother and everything, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, you can't be dodging nothing. You can't be dodging nothing in boxing. You get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? And you work this hard to get where you at. So, we looking at you, man. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? But that's what I think about it. Like and smash the like button for me. You know what I mean? If you're gonna come to my house, man, knock on the door. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'll open the door, we'll chop it up. And subscribe to my channel, man. We'll talk boxing. We'll be doing some live streams, and, you know what I'm saying? So you guys can come in and we can holler. You know what I mean? See you guys in the next one. Remember what I say. Don't go around here, dog. It's happening. See you in the next one.